Hello everyone, welcome to Palmist. Let's do a general analysis of this person's palm. Before we do, please subscribe. And if you want to get your palm analyzed, do WhatsApp us, it's in the description box. And please do like, share our videos so it can reach as many people as possible. Now, looking at this person's lifeline, if you see here, it starts off like this, it goes down, it comes down here, it comes down, assuming that it's going in. Okay, I cannot discuss the age here because I have no idea where it stops, what is there. But up to here, up to the age of 65, 67, it's looking fine. Now, if you see here, this person also has an angel line, which means there will be a blessing over his head, some sort of, there'll always be a support system in this person's life. Also, there are some really good luxury lines here, which means good wealth, good wealth signs are here. Some stress lines are here, which are cutting across. But overall, good, what do you say, in terms of good luxuries, whatever you need in materialistic world, property, bank balance, things like that, this person will be able to achieve it very easily. Also, if you see the thumb here, it goes behind, which means this person is very flexible. Very, very flexible, which is a very good sign, especially in today's world. When you're not flexible, your opportunities will shrink in life. In this person's case, whenever you put him in a situation, he'll adapt and he'll grow. He won't complain about things too much. He'll just absorb things and he will keep moving ahead, which is very important in today's world. Now, if you see this person's fate line, if you see here, it starts off from here, this point, and it goes up. It comes to this point. There is a transition here. Either this person, whatever he built, is either going to be sold or there will be a new investment in this person's life. Okay, why do I say that? Is because if you see here, it comes like this. I'm drawing it a bit thick, guys, so you don't see it. And if you see here, there is like a triangle here. And these are offshoots of the triangle. Don't mistake this for an independent X mark. This is not. Okay, it's just an extension of that line which is going across here. That means either this person, whatever they built, is either going to be sold or there will be a person who will invest money into this person's business to grow or whatever they're going to do. And also if you see here, there is a fish which is trying to form here, which is a very positive sign. It's not formed yet here because if you see here, there are certain areas which it's not complete. It has to be complete for it to be 100% effect. If it's cut here or broken here or there's a gap here, it doesn't give you that effect. Why? Because it's still trying to form. Over the period of a few months, it will start forming, which is a very good sign. Also, if you see these standing lines here, guys, what this indicates is it's opportunity. You see this? These are called opportunity lines. Normally what happens is in the early age, when the lifeline starts like this, in the early years like this, you will see in his 20s or her 30s, you will see standing lines like this, which means opportunity. But in this person's case, he'll have opportunity throughout. You see, this is another line which is coming here like this, which means repeated, throughout all the way up to the age of 55. This person is going to keep having opportunities. Like, it won't keep coming every day. What I'm saying is, in a few years, after a few years, after a few years, after a few years, there'll be repeated opportunities in this person's life, which is a very good sign. Hence the growth, very good growth signs are there. Now, this person has a very, very unique mind line. Okay, I haven't seen anything like this. In fact, I haven't seen anything like this online because I've seen it offline. I've seen at least 4 or 5 lines like this, but this is a very unique line. If you see here, the mind line, this is the first mind line. You see this? It goes here and it attaches itself, correct? This is the second mind line. You see here? This is the second mind line. Now, what does it mean? See, having a mind line like this, keep in mind when it comes deep into the moon mount, almost at the bottom of the moon mount, this is good in the initial days. What I mean is, up to the age of 50 to 60, this person will do extremely, extremely well. Why? Because of this person's creative thinking. They will think well. They will the imagination power they have, the creative thoughts they have, the creative ideas they have. It's so unique that it becomes a wow factor between people, public. They will all look at him and say, "Wow, what a good concept." Nobody would have even thought about it. That is the kind of deep creative thinking these people have. Okay, these are in the initial years up to the age of, like I said, 50, 55, 60 onwards. Up to the age of 60, they will do extremely, extremely well. But the minute 60 touches, okay, 60, 61 touches, depending on the person's capacity of the mind, after 60, 61 onwards, they start losing grip of what is creative imagination and what is reality. And often because of that, people like this, normally they start having mental health problems. And as the age progresses, as they become 65, they go to 70, things starts going down. The mind starts losing its grip over its reality and imagination. And by the time end of the years, say another 5 years, 7 years to live, they will start talking to themselves in a room. They'll start waving the hand as if there's somebody there. See, we don't know yet if there is somebody or not. We look at it as, when we look at a person and we say something has gone wrong, he's gone mad, she's gone mad. But we don't know. We don't know what they can see. Okay, we think that they've gone mad. But, I mean, it's very easy to brand it that way, but we don't know. Do they really see somebody? Do they really talking to somebody? We don't know. From a normal point, now what is normal? According to you and me, we can't differentiate normal. We don't know what normal is. Okay, so assuming that somebody's gone mad and things like that, it's just that they start living in a different world. We all live in a different world like this, and they go off somewhere else after a certain age. And it's very difficult to understand where they go, what they do. But what we see is, you will start seeing them, sitting alone, jabbing about things, talking to themselves, waving hands as if there's really somebody there. Things like that will start happening in this person's life. And that is the time they will need a lot of care and, a lot of care. Now, that is something that this person needs to be very careful. I'll tell you why. If you see this part here, there is a line going all the way down. When something like this happens, guys, you have to be very careful of your children. There are other signs that you can see here. You have to be very careful of your children here. Why? Because they will leave you when you really need them. Okay, in this case, they will leave you. Okay, they will leave you when you're completely in a very fragile state in life, especially when you're old. They will only want to do, the only reason they will be there is for your money. Okay, it's a very hard thing to say, but this is the reality of it. Okay, we have seen many cases that, when they're young, the parents, they feel that the children love them and things like that. And when they go old, they've already been thrown into the old home. The properties are being put into their names, the kids' names, the bank balance is all drained out. Things like that will start happening. And often, if you don't plan properly in your life, what will happen is you'll end up in a very sad passing, a very sorrowful passing. Okay, so always be careful when you have signs. There are a few signs here. When you see something like this, you always have to be careful and plan your old age properly. Otherwise, by the time you lose your mind, it's all over. Kids will move in, because see, we don't know if it's a boy, what kind of girl he's going to marry. If it's a girl, what kind of boy he's going to marry, she's going to marry. We don't know. Everything looks beautiful. You always 100% sure my kids are never going to do this and things like that. But it happens. It happens. We've seen a lot of cases. So plan your life. When you see things like this, don't be gullible. Don't be, don't take things for granted. Just plan your life accordingly. After you pass away and things like that, you can hand it over to whatever, whoever that you've done. When you're still in your right state of mind, plan things properly. Okay, so I hope this helps. I haven't touched many points here. Okay, I've just wanted to show you the unique mind line this person has. I hope this helps. Please subscribe and please like and share my video. And if you like, if you want to get your palm analyzed, do WhatsApp us. It's in the description box. Thanks a lot, everybody. Take care. Bye bye.